Hey everybody, Blackbeard you here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64! In the previous video, we conquered all the levels that we were able to conquer at this point, and today we're going to be going inside a whole new world. It's going to be awesome and stuff. Reacting to the star power, the door slowly opens. So, a little fun fact about this painting right here. This painting has seen multiple changes in the Japanese version of this game. I believe the portrait has bubbles surrounding it rather than the ghost ship. And I think in all the international versions of Super Mario 64 DS, the bubble painting is the version that is in every version. But in every non-Japanese version of the game, it's a sunken pirate ship or whatever. So it's a pretty interesting detail. We'll be going in there in a moment, but first, I'm going to be going inside these areas with a super awesome backflip. So, this area right here, this is the secret aquarium. Yeah, I had to pause my game so I could remember its name. This area is well, obviously it's a secret area. There are a lot of secret levels in this game, but they're not really like in the Mario Galaxy games, where in those games the secret missions were kind of in the levels themselves. Like, you had a main objective, but there was another objective you could do instead. These ones are kind of randomly located. Like the level where we got the wing cap, where we unlocked that one, it was its own secret mission, and there are two more like that. There are also some random stars that we can collect throughout the game by finding random characters. We'll be going over that over the course of the game. But as for right now, I'm going to be explaining this one. The music you hear right now, the music is the same music that would be playing in the next world that we'll be taking care of in the next couple of videos. If you hear a button in the background, that's my GameCube controller. I don't really have a way to drown that out. Well, I guess I could put my controller under a blanket or whatever, but that requires effort, and effort sucks. Either way, we have the Power Star. Let's go grab it. Underwater peace sign! Oh yeah! So, now let's go inside the painting! Before I continue on with the regular level, I just want to say this foggy atmosphere throughout the level. This is the only level in the game where this is actually a thing. I really like the design of the fog, even though it looks a little outdated compared to the foggy atmospheres in more modern games. It still looks really cool. I really like how it looks. The sad thing is, this is the only time in the game that it'll appear. Even if we come back to this mission later, after we complete this one, the foggy atmosphere will go away, which is really depressing. Anywho, there's an eel right here. He's very evil. But what you want to do, and I read this on Mario Wiki, that you have to go to the bottom of the ship, go in front of the eel, and then resurface, and then go back down. So, yeah, it's kind of weird how... It's kind of a weird system how they have... you go inside the pirate ship, where you have to go towards the eel, and then you have to go towards the eel and then go back to the surface of the area. But either way, you want to go inside this window right here, so that we can just go inside the pirate ship. Well, it might not be a pirate ship, but I just always thought it was a pirate ship. So what we want to do is that, first of all, I want to resurface real quick, just in case we run out of air, because if we run out of air, that would be very bad. The Power Star is inside that treasure chest, but what we need to do is that we need to raise the pirate ship again. Again, I'm not sure if it's a pirate ship, but it just always looked like one to me. Well, it might be a pirate ship. I'll go over more of that later, but what we want to do is that there are treasure chests at the bottom of this area, so what we want to do is we want to go up close to them, and then we want to punch the front of the chest. How I'm able to remember the order for which we want to get these is that we want to go clockwise in opening the treasure chests, facing the first treasure chest, so we want to open this one next. Then we want to go open this one. I remember Game Explain. Game Explain is a YouTube channel. They're game journalists. Game Explain is a channel of game journalists, and they made some levels in Super Mario Maker. One of the levels they made was based off based off this level. And I remember the underwater pirate ship portion of that level being really cool. Those levels were pretty well made. I made a few levels in Mario Maker. Nothing too groundbreaking. Some of them I named Gatorland, G8R Land, and I made a couple levels called Deathly Doom, which for whatever reason became really popular. I don't actually know why. My personal favorite level is the only one I actually uploaded on here. It's a recreation of the first level in The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. For those of you who don't know, Link's Awakening is my favorite Zelda game. Link's Awakening is my favorite Zelda game, so I wanted to recreate the first dungeon in Mario Maker, and I think I did a pretty decent job. I don't want to, do any, okay, can I please get on top of this thing? Okay, I'm just gonna cut ahead to me getting up there. Okay, we did it. I probably don't have to cut anything out. But anyway, we open up this box, and there's a power star. Why did they have to get rid of the super awesome fog? It looks so cool! Anyway, we're gonna be tackling a level that honestly has a really creepy name. It's called Can the Eel Come Out to Play? And honestly, the eel gives me nightmares. We'll be taking care of the main mission in a moment. What I want to do first is I want to open up the cannon for this area so that we can prepare for a mission that will be coming in a couple minutes. Hi, I prepared the cannon for you. Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. Okay, I had to make a slight edit right there because I died and it was super rude. Because this eel that we're going to be encountering is quite possibly the biggest jerk in the history of anything ever. He is super creepy. I've legitimately had nightmares from him, and he absolutely terrifies me. That star you see right there, that star we will not be able to take care of that for a little while. But the star we need to get to is in front of this dude. Let's get him out of this cave, and he is super creepy. Get away from me! Okay, come on, dude. Come on. I want the star. I want the star. Yeah! Something I was explaining off camera. Well, it wasn't off camera, but I have to remove it now because Mario died, and I removed outtakes. Something I was explaining was that the basic law of this game is that the first level in the world is where all the problems originate from in that particular world. After we defeated the Bob-omb King, the Bob-omb battlefield became a lot more peaceful. The big problem with this area was that the pirate ship was at the bottom of the ocean. And now that the pirate ship has been raised again, everything has kind of opened up. Where that pirate ship, where we can get a couple missions from the eel, go through these caverns right here, and later on get the star from the middle of the ocean. Be careful, the Goombas are here and the fallen pillars, they are a pain in the butt. But what we want to do is we want to go over here and read the sign.
Arrgh, hi matey, I have sunken treasure, here I do. But to block the plunder, you must open the treasure chest in the right order. What order is that, you say? I'll never do,
the captain. I always wondered what the captain looked like. I always imagined him to kind of look like what the one captain in Banjo-Tooie looks like. I don't remember his name. I'll put a caption on screen right now. I haven't played the Banjo-Tooie games myself, but a couple of my friends love those games. they were telling me about this one character who was based off a villain from what Banjo-Kazooie is originally going to be, which was like Project Dream for the Super Nintendo. And the main villain was going to be like this pirate dude, and he was eventually reused for Banjo-Tooie or whatever.